And welcome back, everybody. Alright, so we made it to Blackthorn. We explored. I picked up some things at the market just now. And, yeah. You know, we're gonna come to Route 45 and into the Dark Cave and see what happens. Okay, let's go ahead and light this place up. Alright. Let me go ahead and throw on a rappel real quick. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and surf real quick. Alright. Let me come this way, go around and grab that. Let's see, we get a revive. Okay, that's something I can sell. More money. Alright. Can't stress enough, I love that room feature. And we got Snore. Nice. Alright. Oh. Throw up another repel and let's see what happens. Alrighty. Yes, I want to break it. Okay, no encounter, that's good. And now let's come down here, since we already got everything, you know, last episode in here. Okay, and this time we're gonna go down this way and fight this hiker. Alright, I'll show you the power of mountain Pokemon. Yeah, no, we're gonna be flying up to Blackthorn quite often, you know. Because there's a lot of routes to take, and, you know, you go in one way, you get either items or fight somebody in this route, and, you know, all that good stuff. So, be prepared to, you know, be prepared for me to keep flying back up just so I can take all the paths and show you everything. Yeah, but when once you get a feel for the paths, it's like you can do everything within a few times. But it's definitely worth it, though, you know. Well, he's trying to show me the power of mountain Pokemon, and don't get me wrong, I mean, these are good Pokemon, but I'm sorry, you know, water. I followed his plans. Alrighty. I wonder if this guy got like an upgrade or something like that, because I faintly remember him having like Ravelers, I think. And I don't, yeah, because I don't think he had this many Golems. Matter of fact, I don't even think he had it. You know what he was, because he was also one of the lower tier ones to where they were like in the teens. So yeah, I think he actually had he had Geodudes. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So yeah, they just gave him like almost a full team of Golems, I guess. I mean, it's not bad for the experience. Yeah, so in Legacy, it's not a good thing to, like, you know, go to the Dark Cave early. You know, to come fight these people, because they're gonna be way out of your league. It's best just to go in, grab whatever Pokemon you want, then come visit the cave, you know, whenever you get to Blackthorn. And, you know, so that way you can make your way through the cave completely, you know, from the cave, or from the cave entrance, and, you know, from Blackthorn, and then make your way down, you know. So that's the best way to tackle it, you know. So, you know, now just tackle it all in one go. Alright. Beverly's calling me my sugar mama. Yep, I sure am. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes, I can see you love your Snubbull. Okay, well, she didn't fork over a nugget this time. That's fine, though. Okay, now we're gonna fly back to Blackthorn City. Yeah, you're gonna be seeing this a few times, you know, so apologies in advance. Alright, so this time let's come this way, and let me think. Let me toss up another repel. Yeah, okay, we'll take this path. Be prepared for anything. Let me see if your Pokemon have been raised properly. Alright. What do we got? Hiker Eric. So, nothing but... Oh, okay, that's a surprise. So, I guess nothing but mountain. Nothing but, I guess all these hikers are gonna have nothing but fighting and and rock or earth, or rock or ground Pokemon for the most of it. Alright, level 43. So far so good. Oh, a Kangaskhan. Well, I guess, you know, little outliers here and there, but hey, that's a good Pokemon. Alrighty. Get out there, Lee. Yeah, this is gonna end quick. Just give him a little match punch and see what happens. Got 3 levels on it. Ooh, wasn't quite enough. This thing's tanky. Alright. Still shouldn't do too much. Like I said, like Rage sucks in Generation 2. Great in Generation 1, but not great in Generation 2. Alright. Heck yeah. Okay, what else he's got? Golem? I'm gonna be seeing a lot of these things, aren't I? Yeah, let's go and give him the old ice punch. Alright. Magnitude 8. Alright, I think I'll keep him in. No, let me go and swap him out. Alright, Slow Joe. You know what to do. It shouldn't affect him too bad. Hardly anything at all. Yeah, but this will definitely end him. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Hacker Eric was defeated. Okay, and yeah, this will be good for me to get my cash. Oh, I missed one. Well, I could have grabbed that item, but I guess I'll grab it on the way back down whenever I take the other paths. Okay, but I'm gonna try and do this as efficiently as I can, you know. Okay, so I can grab the item and go down and fight him, I guess. Is it though? I mean, she says that and she's not wrong, but at the same time, you know, like if you know for a fact you're gonna take him down within maybe a hit or two, then maybe attacking like that isn't a bad choice. You know, sometimes a good offense is just a good offense. I mean, much like this, you know what I mean? Like I said, almost gone. Oh, and I got the freeze. That doesn't happen often. I think it's only like a 5% chance. It's a very low chance of being frozen. But when it happens, I mean, it's a shoo-in that you're gonna win that one battle. Okay, she's got an Ampharos. Wow, they really went all out with their teams. I like Ampharos. Probably my favorite electric type Pokemon. Ooh, I got Thunder Waved. Alright, Furball, I know you can handle this. Let's go ahead and dig real quick. It's gonna lower my speed, I believe. That's what it does. Yeah, sharply actually. Okay, let's see. I don't think this is gonna kill, but we'll see. But I at least avoided an attack. Alright, working through the paralysis though. Okay, I'm gonna just use strength. Okay, my speed is down pretty good. Right in the face. Alright. Not bad for being paralyzed. Okay, she's got 2 more. Interesting team she's got going here. I'm gonna try using Cut since it's a bug type move. Maybe it'll do something. Okay, not too much damage. And of course I miss. Surprisingly, actually. Come on, we got this. Come on. I'm not expecting a ton of damage, but... Oh, okay. So, a crit would definitely kill right here, but I'm gonna go ahead and swap off. I don't, you know... I don't trust. Tingler's a weird looking Pokemon, isn't it? Is it actually just vines, or like what's covering it? You know what I mean? It's vines that are sentient, and where did it get its boots? You know, I mean, so many questions. Like what's underneath there? You know. But I guess it's best not to question it. Alrighty. So far, so good. Ooh, a Blastoise. Okay, that's cool. Ah, damn. Okay. Came out with the Protect. Alright, though. It's Acid Grass, though. Yes. So, am I gonna get the poison off? I got the poison off. It's a guaranteed kill now. Alrighty. Yeah, you're going down, buddy. When I was a kid, I would get sad whenever I had to take down some of my favorite Pokemon in battle. It's like, well, I guess I have to. Alright. She's defeated. So apparently you was wrong, Kelly. Okay, so there's that way. Let me look down here. Okay, cool. This was the optimal path, because then I can either go down, grab that item, or I can go, you know, the other way and see what's, you know, see what's there. Black Belt Kinchi. Oh, okay, this dude's got an Onyx. Not what I would have expected from a martial artist, but, I mean, hell, that's a good one. Just too bad I already have one that's super effective against it, so it ain't gonna last. Alrighty. Not bad. Yeah, in this generation, Onyx gets Steelix, which is pretty cool, you know, it's like rock into steel. You know, I kind of feel like maybe it could have had like another evolution somewhere. Like, cause you know, that's made out of steel right there. Cause it originally starts off as rocks, then it goes to steel. So from there, yeah. So from there, like, where could it possibly go from there? Like, what other minerals and all that, you know? I mean, in the anime, they had a crystal Onyx. I mean, that would be one. But I was thinking maybe something similar. But what about like a diamond, like a diamond Onyx? You know what I mean? Because they say nothing's harder than diamond. So it could go for. I mean, it could be a diamond Onyx. You know, after a Steelix. I'm not sure. You know, maybe even a gold Onyx. You know. Well, then again, gold isn't that hard. You know, the whole point of steel is that it's really hard. So, you know, you want to go to the next strongest substance. You know what I mean? But, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Like, you know, maybe it's just perfect. Just like, you know, with rock and steel, and that's it, you know? Probably doesn't need nothing else. Okay, cool. I found a nugget. Since my sugar mama didn't want to give me one. Okay. Another item, and then I can fight these two guys. Revive, that's just money in the bank. Why do I climb mountains? Because they are there. Why do I train Pokemon? Because they are there. You know what? Short and simple answer. You know, I like that. I can respect that. Okay, it looks like he's bringing out a Doug Trio. You know, Doug Trio's never made any sense to me. Like, it's got two evolutions, right? Doug Trio, or Diglett and Doug Trio, right? I kind of feel like somebody missed a step there. Because I feel like there could have been a second evolution of it, which, I mean, it's simple. You know, if you look by the scheme, by the name scheme, you know, it's Diglett, then Doug Duo, and then Doug Trio. You know, there was a step that was obviously missed there. It's like, I'm sure somebody thought about it, you know. I mean, because all it is just three Digletts together, you know. I mean, that's, you know, it's not really nothing, you know. I mean, hell, you know, to be fair, you know, I mean, you can make it to where, like, there's even more than three. Like, you know, Doug quintuplets or something like that, you know what I mean? I mean, hell, you know, I once seen this concept art for it, and it was like a bunch of, and I mean a bunch of, like, Digletts all together, right? And they call it Dougstruction. And I'm thinking, wow, that's cool. And that's when it got me thinking, like, yeah, all it is just three Digletts together, you know, there's really no difference, you know? I mean, so what, so, okay, let's say one of them ends up let's say one of them ends up dying, okay? And then you only got 2. Well, then what happens then? Does it revert back to a Diglett, or is it like a Dugduo at that point? You know what I mean? I mean, hell, what happens if you know, 2 of them die, and now it's just back to 1? Well, then what is it now? You know, I mean, is it still a Dugtrio, or is it a or at that point does it revert back to being a Diglett? See, these are the hard-hitting questions I like to ask. You know, it's like, you know what, like, I can guarantee, you know, they didn't put too much thought into it. It's like, oh, this is just fun, we'll just do it like this. Yes, but I have questions. And these questions aren't easy to answer. I mean, I guess you can kind of make it up for your own, you know what I mean? It makes sense, you know, if 2 of them were to die, then yes, I guess, you know, you would just have a Diglett at that point. And you know what they should have done with Diglett? And this is the way I think it should have gone. So let's say you wanted a Dugtrio, right? Okay, in order to evolve it, you needed to have 2 other Digletts in your party. Doesn't matter what level, just as long as one of them hits the level for it to evolve, right? So in order for it to evolve, like I said, you have to have 2 other Digletts in it so that those 3 become a Dugtrio. You know what I mean? I mean, it makes sense to me. And heck, like let's say they were to go back and just make Dugduo, right? Okay, well you got Dugduo. Okay, so the way it would evolve is, okay, well you have to get up to like, I don't know, most of them evolve about level 16, maybe level 17, maybe 20, right? Okay, well let's say about like in the 20s, right? Okay, so in the 20s, it'll, you know, you have to have another Diglett, you have to have a Diglett, and it'll be a Dugduo. Okay, so then, like, let's say it hits like level 40s, like let's make this late evolution, like, so level, like, you know, 35, 40, right? So in order to evolve that Dugduo, you would need another Diglett just to evolve it again, you know what I mean? To Dugtrio. I mean, to me, that makes logical sense, you know? That you would have to have, like, more than one in your party in order to evolve it. It's kind of like, let me think of a new age Pokemon that, evolves differently. Well, it's kind of like, oh, what is it? It's a bug Pokemon. It's Ninjask? Yeah, Ninjask. I don't remember the name of the, I don't remember the name of it, like Shedinja. I think it's like Shedinja or something like that, right? In order to evolve it, you have to have an open space. You know, so once it hits like level 20, I think it evolves, level 21. If you have an extra space in your party, whenever Nincicado evolves into a Ninjask, I'm pretty sure I'm getting the name wrong, but Ninjask. And if you have an extra space, then you get a Shedinja too, you know? 2 for the price of 1. So that's kind of what I'm saying, you know? That's the way it would have to work. You know, I mean, I don't know, what do you guys think? You know, like, do you think that makes sense to have at least, you know, for you to have caught 2 other Digletts? Okay, this is a cool little pond. Actually, let me tell you a little something about this pond. And it's not a glitch or anything, it just came to the game. It's just in the game like this, because I don't know what it's borrowing from. But, yeah, and I'm gonna fly up. Well, that little lake right there, you can actually catch Dratini's in here. So if you don't want to wait for the Dratini that you get in the Dragon's Den, because you want to fight, because you want one, like a bit earlier, that's the way to do it. I mean, it's a pretty little cool thing. Okay, so we got an Elixir, and let's come down, let's go and fight this guy. Yeah, so that's a little insider information. You can actually catch a Dratini in there. I think you need either a good rod or... Yeah, you need the good rod in order to do it. Yeah, because you don't get the super rod till we're in Kanto, I believe. So yeah, just a cool little cool hidden detail that most people don't really know about. Yeah, I don't know, like, I just feel like a bunch of the first generation Pokemon didn't get much love, you know? And you know that they were like mainly overlooked. Like, yeah, I guess I kind of understand, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you know, I mean, you already had the original 150, you know, I mean, cool that you came out with like another 100 and something whenever you came out with second generation, but you know, I mean, you could have focused more like on some other Pokemon, like with Onyx. You know, he got a little love. You know, he got an evolution. Magmar got a, you know, Magmar and a few others got baby forms. You know, that's cool. And you know, just there's just some that didn't. You know, like Sneasel. You know, I mean, Sneasel gets love later on, but you know, I mean, something could have. Well, no, that's Sneasel's second generation. My bad. So no, heck, let me think. Well, I wasn't gonna say Jinx, but no, she got a little love in second generation herself too, baby form. I know there's at least one Pokemon that didn't get love. Yeah, I guess I'll go and change or register Perry's number. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Tangela does get love, but you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go and grab his number 2. I wasn't going to, but like, I may as well. Yeah, Tangela did get love, but of course, you know, that was way later, you know. You know, Meowth could have had another form, you know, like a bigger form, or maybe an in-between form. What you want, Aaron? You won't lose this time? Alright, I mean, I guess, girl, you know. It's whatever you think. Let's go this way. I'm pretty sure I haven't fought this guy. Yeah. I am pretty spunky. Well, so you're a spunky man then. Alright. Well, let's do this then, Hiker Michael. Cool. Glad we're seeing other Pokemon here. Yeah, Rhyhorn got a little bit of love later, except I don't know how I feel about Rhyperior, you know what I mean? I mean, Rhyperior is a bit weird. Yeah, but I feel like a bunch of the bug Pokemon didn't get too much love and all that, you know what I mean? Like Scyther did, though, you know? I mean, Scyther got the love, but, you know, it's opposite. Pinsir didn't. You know, it never got like an extra form of it. They could have done another bug steel Pokemon with them. You know? I mean, he didn't get love till like way later when he got a Mega Form, but the Mega Form sucks, you know what I mean? It's just him with his wings showing. It's like, what kind of shit is that? You know what I mean? It's like, you know, Pinsir's a cool one. It's big, it's powerful. You know, it's like the rival of Scyther, and yet here you are not like giving it, you know, not giving it the love it deserves. You know. And when you did, you know, I mean, it sucks. You know, it's just okay, whatever. You know. It's like you could have done the same thing with Scyther, except Scyther was paired up with Steelix, you know, which makes no sense whatsoever. You know. I mean, at that point, they should have been a trio then, you know? Like, okay, all these evolve with Metal Coat. Oh, shoot. No. Damn, I lost Lee. Shoot. Well, now, I didn't see that one coming. Damn. Okay, well, that makes number 4. Oh, man. Oh, there it is. 4 deaths. Alright, well, let's continue. Alright. Let me fly up. Let me go bury Lee right quick. Okay, and I brought out Victory Bell. God, I wasn't expecting to lose him like that. I mean, I guess I was just too busy talking or whatever. Alright. I think this guy's one of the final ones, so I think we're almost done training here. Alright, he's busting out his Pidgeot. It's a mean-ass looking bird. Speaking of Pidgeot, have you guys ever played like the first Pokemon ROM hack ever made? Pokemon Brown? I ended up playing it a while back. I mean, it's okay, you know. I mean, how can I put it? Like, I feel like it wasn't exactly well thought out, but it does have its own region and all that. But the region was kind of weird. But you know, I mean, it was all right. You know, I didn't mind it. You know, for it being the first one and having all the updates for the 20th anniversary that happened a while back, I think like a year or two ago. I mean, it was all right. You know, I did play I did play the sequel to it. God, I can't remember what the sequel is called, but I played that one too, and that one was better. So yeah, no, but I love Pokemon ROM hacks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll end up continuing, series of them. I mean, most of them like they play it, but they don't exactly go into like full detail. Like they don't like, I've only seen like a few here and there that they actually go and make a full playthrough. And I guess that's understandable. Because sometimes some of them are long and all that. So, yeah, I mean, I can't blame them for not wanting to, you know, to make full playthroughs and just review them. Completely valid. Yeah, but maybe you guys, I recommend you guys partake, because sometimes, there's some hidden gems there. You know what I mean? Not all of them are gonna be good, but most of them are great. They're playable, they function good. They have interesting storylines. So yeah, there's a few more that I want to get into. I just gotta go and get them. But yeah. So with all that said, people, I'm gonna go ahead and start ending things here. You guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, to keep up with me and my content. I hope to see you here, for the next part of the adventure. And with all that said, like I always say, you guys get to pittering and you get guys to pattering. Stay out of trouble. Treat each other right with respect. And if a friend needs help, you guys know what that is. You help them. Simple as that. Kindness. All right, people. Y'all have a good day. Peace.